There. So, here we go. Andy here for, I don't know what we're going to call this. What should we call this? Live in Greece, or live in Greece. Live in Greece. There. So this is month 1. 1 month in. So yes, here we go. Starting the same spot every day. Oh look, there's Tanya. Look. What are you doing, Tanya? There she is. Look, mask on. COVID. Central. No, we haven't got any COVID here in Greece. Anyway, what was I going to say? So, yes, you might be able to see some changes. You might not. I don't know. We've still got the terrible Banksy, early Banksy, as brother Darren says, graffiti on the side of the house. I've cleared a little bit of the weeds out the front of it as well to allow the drainage to kind of work properly as well. We've still got the purple monster. And we've cleared this out a little bit. So here's the garden. Now we've cleared the garden, you can see. Let's do the outside again first. Let's have some kind of routine for this. So I'm using the GoPro and the gimbal at the minute, so it might be a little bit smoother than last time. Anyway, right, let's talk about stuff. So the garden, yes, it's bigger. It's bigger than I imagined it to be when it was all covered with all the weeds and everything. So cleared this out with a Husqvarna 22cc strimmer. Yeah, that made short work of this, it really did. I think I cleared the whole garden in about 3 hours, 4 hours with it. I've already got some veg in, so I've got 2 rows of potatoes in here, and got a row of garlic, a couple of rows of garlic in there. I've got room down on the other side there, already dug over. The soil's really nice actually, it's very, very well graded, which means that it's got a complete mixture of small and large stones, coarse and fine sand, silt and clay in it. So it should be well draining and fertile, although the stones in it show that it's not going to be very good for root vegetables. But I've put some potatoes in anyway because they're a good ground breaker. So pomegranate tree here, some kind of orange tree, delicious oranges, quite delicious oranges, some kind of weird tree with purple things on. Pretty much all that is going to go, and I'm planning on putting tomato plants all the way along here, which are growing in the water containers here. I've sown the seeds in there, so hopefully they'll germinate pretty soon. We've got a few bulbs coming up here. That'll be tulip season soon, and 2 urns. I've trimmed the lemon tree right back because honestly, like, how many lemons do you actually use in a year? And there would have been hundreds on it. And also our neighbours very kindly gave us some of their lemons here, you see. So I don't really need a lemon tree. We don't use it. This water tank is going to go. I've decided that that's not needed. It's in the way. It's redundant at the moment. I will need some kind of water tank for an irrigation system. And so you can see down there now, so a bit clearer. We'll need a water tank for irrigation system. And this is the woodshed that was full, and there was another load of wood down there. And with our massive open fires, we decided to use those instead of electric fires. That we ended up burning €250, nearly €250 worth of wood in about 3 weeks, trying to keep warm. It was very cold here. It did snow here. Okay, so let's start down here. So cut most of that palm tree down because it was, first of all, it was interfering with the foundations of the house, and it's broken the foundation on this wall. So you can see the cracking in this here, and if I go in line with the wall, you can see, you know, it's kind of bowing the wall out a bit there. So that's coming out. That is, I'm going to cut that down. Another thing is that it was causing shade and leaf litter to develop on the windowsill, which was causing the bottom of the window shutter to rot. So you can see here we've got some rot in the bottom of the window shutter, so that needs a new shutter there. But we've decided to dig all of this out anyway and concrete this area and turn it into a carport. Somewhere to park the car under cover, because not for the rain, but because of the sun. The sun is so intense here that it just screws. You can see the colour. Hang on, let me point up in that direction. See the colour of the red car there? It's the sun has caused it to go pink, and that's quite common in Greece, to see the paint on the roofs and bonnets of cars to be pretty knackered because the sun's quite intense. This tree's coming out because it's too close to the wall, and also because we're planning on putting an extension on here of a new bathroom. I've talked to the civil engineer and the architect about that yesterday, and they're on with drawing up plans and getting permission for that, so I don't know how long that's going to take. We desperately need a new bathroom because our one's minging at the minute. So in the end, we're going to have carport here, piece of ground there I'm not certain what to do with. This is going to be extension, this bit round here, path leading round here. This is going, we're getting rid of the old bathroom, and the workshop's going as well, woodshed's going. That's all being taken back to the original line of the building there, and then we're going to build a new bathroom in here and a new third bedroom here with a entrance coming out this end of the building onto a patio. And also in here we're going to put a small kitchenette, so it's a self-contained unit. Yeah, compost heap. So there we've got the incinerator where we burnt all of the, God, we had a huge pile, you wouldn't believe it, after I'd cut all of the garden back, like the pile of branches and stuff that wouldn't compost started here, and it stretched all the way down to the second pillar in the wall there. You can sort of see the outline on the ground still there, and I thought this is going to take ages to burn. No, it took us 2 days, an afternoon and a morning of just chopping it up and feeding it into the incinerator that I built out of those old blocks there. That got rid of all of that. Not very eco-friendly, I know, but there's absolutely no other solution for it apart from get a chipper in which runs off diesel, and then it belches clouds of black smoke, diesel exhaust smoke up, everywhere. So I thought, no, I'll just burn it. Compost heap's going to be here eventually. Well, eventually we might move it actually, but it's there for a moment. Right, cool. That's the outside. Let's go inside. Ho, 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 what fun we've got. Yes. Big garden. This thing's going, I'm going to turn this temporarily into the carport and just chuck a tarpaulin or something over the top of it to give the car some shade until we can build a new one. Where that palm tree is, that's going as well. I'm going to pull the wall out there and turn that into a driveway entrance. Yes, don't know why the fridge doesn't shut at the minute. Anyway, we haven't done very much in here really. This is more of a workshop for us at the moment. It's going to be the living room eventually. We've ordered a huge, well, Tanya's ordered a settee sofa thing to go in here, an L-shaped contraption to go in sort of this area here, so we can sit and look at the fire when we're not going to burn 2 tons of wood in 3 weeks. And I'm going to put a television on that wall there probably, or maybe on this wall. So that was good. Disaster in the kitchen. Oh, kitchen. Started off with just tapping this and finding some old termite remains in it. Yeah, didn't fill me with joy, that. I've been around and tested all the other woodwork in here and found that the kitchen was rinsed with termites as well. But they'd repaired the damage in certain places, and you have to excuse the mess, we're busy at the moment, we haven't got time to keep it nice. So yeah, they've repaired the mess and fumigated it, I think, so I can't find any live termites anywhere. I've been around and tested all the wood in this part of the house. Pan rail made of an old pig spit, just hung up there to get the pans out of the way because we don't have enough room for storage. Bedrooms, yeah, kind of alright, although pretty cold at night time, so found a chest with some old blankets in. So we dug all of them out and put all of them on the bed. This is the office. Yeah, it's turned into a laundry room at the minute because it was raining yesterday. That's where I'm working from. Storeroom, laundry room, 4 single beds stacked up like bunks, which I might very well turn into bunks. It's the IKEA door. Haha. Yeah. So this old part of the house, you can see how thick the walls are. They're sort of 2 foot thick, 2.5 foot thick. Very warm, apart from this part of the house. So this window is really drafty, so I've cling filmed it for double glazing. It actually helps quite a lot, and taped up all the cracks around it just to stop the hurricane force gale blowing through the cracks in the windows, and then to separate this warm, thick walled part of the house from the crappy bathroom, we've insulated it with an IKEA door. Took this door frame out as well because this was completely rotten, and the reason it was rotten was because the U-bend from the sink leaked and the water ran down and puddled near the door jamb down here, and then the rot set in all the way up the door, and the same on the other side up there. So I just ripped it all out and just threw it all away and burnt it, which was good. Water heater works, which is really good. Ceiling's collapsing, which is not so good. So you can see up here that the rebar doesn't have enough cover on it and has started to corrode, which has then flaked the concrete out. I'm too frightened to touch it in case the whole lot falls on my head. So that's why we need a new bathroom. Although it still works at the minute, it's horrendous. I hate this bathroom. It's going. It's just, I can't wait to take a sledgehammer to it. I want to demolish it myself. So yeah, that's going. Eventually, when we've built the new bathroom. And the new bathroom we're going to put in through this wall here. So we're going to have a door here going through to the outside and the new bathroom. This door here has got such a gale blowing through it, I've put this old duvet up because it's freezing. And then we're going into the workshop here. We've managed to get a washing machine put in. I managed to stretch the hose over to it and found a waste outlet which worked well. Back door for some security has just been nailed shut with an old pallet to stop people coming in the back door, because it was held together with a 199 padlock. You know, you can sort of break in just by pulling the door lock and it will come undone. But anyway, this is proving to be a useful space, but this will be a bedroom and a bit bigger as well when we eventually get round to doing everything our way, which might be a year or it might be 2, I don't know yet, but we'll find out. Cool. Right. What else do we need to know? Yeah, not a lot really. That's it. That's the fun and games so far here live in Greece. It's a bit hectic. Tana's making herself something nice. Yeah. As you can see, it's not a particularly tidy house. It's more lived in and functional at the minute. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, 1 month in. So like, share and subscribe, and of course drop us a message below if you want to, and take care out there. Cool. Stay safe. No, it's still recording. Look at that. Why didn't it stop?